what about doing business in China? Because you talk about that. So one thing I remember you told me this story is, and a lot maybe people that have done business in China is, in China you go drink first, and then do business versus let's do business, get the business done, and then let's celebrate after we do the business.
You're right. Yes.
Right. So
yes. The culture is quite the reverse of what we're familiar with here in North America. I don't do it as much now, but every quarter I was traveling to China. And it was very rarely to meet with a client to say, let's do business. And the traditional format of introducing your product and et cetera.
But these were people that were previous clients as well. They're not like a new prospect or a new buyer.
Well, that's the point. That's
Okay.
where I'm going with this, because when I travel there, it is to meet with GCG sales reps. It is to we work closely with Canadian consulates in China, who in turn help us find new leads and opportunities. But it's generally to meet with a client who has already bought from us and to further the good relationship, the good rapport. Steve, I can tell you that I've often visited clients and not 10 minutes of the meeting and the days that I've spent with them is necessarily focused on doing or talking business. It is having dinner.
Right.
And sitting around a beautiful round table,
Right.
and having some drinks with one another, and building good, trusting relationships.
Yeah. So this is a topic that comes up often, and as my father-in-law, who's Chinese and done business. Well, he's Chinese. Of course, he only done business in China, and what he has said to me is, yeah, it's absolutely true that. But he will consider sort of a bad habit of Chinese, because there is some. I mean, the way he said it is they're good businessmen, but often there's more not so good businessmen in China. And I'm sure you will probably share that.
I would share that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So he really just says, though, it's a habit. It's a Chinese habit, but it's a habit that he wish that the Chinese people don't. But if you're in the game, you're often going to run into that, and sometimes you got to play the game, right? So
Well, since we do run into it,